Right then, everybody, I've set myself up in the greenhouse. I don't know whether that's a good idea or a bad idea because the seat don't seem very secure. I don't want it to collapse and something goes straight through the window. Well, anyway, I'm potting on, aren't I? So, first of all, we've got these, which is Boris Collie. These are the first, the ones what come out first, the early ones. Before I say that, can you see the onions? No, you can't. I'll show you the onions afterwards. Right, got myself a coffee. Going to set myself up with a nice cup of coffee. Look at this. Yes. Lovely. Cheers. I've got these here. They're like trays and they're so deep, and it's soak and water from the bottom. I've got some from a catering company up here for me onions. Let me show you, because these onions, to be fair, they are not looking very well. Look, they look very floppy and that, a bit of mould on top. But last year, exactly the same thing happened. And to be fair, I was going to throw them out, and they all picked up, and we had quite a decent harvest of them. Yeah, so all they are, they're the trays what they put the sandwiches in, and they're going to throw them out, and they're absolutely ideal because if you water from the bottom, it helps form the root ball, because obviously the root's searching down for the water. So they're my onions up here. They're my onions what I got a transplant on, which should have been done absolutely ages ago, but with being at work and that, I just haven't had time. I've had a fantastic germination of something called White Star, the Mammoth Imp. They're big show things. I've only had a few, but I don't really want loads of those anyway. And setting up the allotment, really, not for show, not for trying to... Oh, I put a sheet up behind me because the sun's blinding me, and it's fell off. Yeah, not to get the straightest carrot or anything like that. It's just basically I've decided that the allotment is a place where we need to grow our own food to actually eat and be sufficient, self-sufficient as possible. So I'm not looking for the best, I'm looking for the most nutritious. Got these from Wilco also. 5 seed trays. Put this up. Absolutely perfect they are. Put on the windowsill. Brilliant. Only £3.50. Right then, so when potting on, what are these? My collie. I've got my sift compost, as I've shown you. Just simply could do with a bit of a dibber. I meant to bring a dibber in with me. Put your finger as a dibber. Like so. And when you pot on the collie, you can, and you should, in fact, 1 minute, guys. Let me show you a trick. Without falling over. A pen. I twisted myself there. Put a pen at the bottom, and it pushes it out all over the... Now, when putting these on, go right up to the first leaf, and by doing that, it will stop it going so leggy. And make sure the soil or compost is quite firm on it as well. And try not to get it all over here because I've just swept up onto, so. Right, so Boris Collie planted on, and they'll be absolutely fine in the greenhouse now. Brassicas, they don't need much heat really. They'll get going. Right, I'm going to carry on with these and put them in a tray, label them up, and we're all sorted. That's my Boris Collie done. That's that tray I was on about. You just water it from the bottom. Absolutely ideal. The idea is, let me show you this. It's a bit weird. This one here, I'm not sure. It's a brassica. I think it's a rogue seed. If I'm squinting, it's because the sun's behind me. Yeah, so the idea, what you have to try and achieve is to, I'll put these up here, get the seed, get the root to grow, to form a bulb. And the way you do that is to let it search for the water. So watering from the bottom is always a must. I will put some water them from the top this time to basically get them to bed in. But after that, from the bottom, the root will grow and you have a big firm root ball to put out in the garden. Next, we've got these onions, what should have been done ages ago. Now these are in this potting system thing, and it's absolutely brilliant because all you do is simply squeeze the sides together like so, press down, and voila. Let me show you. They just come up in, it says, well, normally it comes up in one clump with the soil at the bottom. I think I've rushed that trying to show you, but you get the idea. Right, these are going to take ages, so I'm going to get on with this because time's getting on. I'll show you when I've done them anyway. Right then, I've done these onions. Well, I haven't done them all. I just got fed up with doing them. I've got another tray that size to do. You look at those, they're still off to transplant, but I'm going to sow some seeds just to break the momentum of transplanting all these onions. Look, I've got another tray that will fill that as well, so it'll be all the way across the bench. They're not looking too good, to be fair, but as I said, last year they looked like that and they picked up, so I'm hoping. Right then, everybody, that's me onions all transplanted, all them. I'll actually count them in a minute. There's me leeks or Torah F1. Here I've got tough ball, that section there. That whole tray here is white star going all the way up to there. Then we're going on to these red, are these shallots? They might be, I'm not sure. And at the end we've got the Mammoth Imperial, just 5 of those. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm giving them a water now. Always remember, as I said, water from the bottom. Before I go, I just want to show you this compost. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I've just been to pick it up this morning and it's clover multi-purpose. So I've given it a sieve. As you can see, there's not much twigs or anything left in the bottom of that, and sieved it into there and poured it into my potting pot. But the point being, look at that, how soft and lovely that is. That's probably the best compost I've ever had. So I'll be stocking up on that, going back and buying a few more bags of it. Anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless and goodbye. Please like and subscribe as well. Bye.